What's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO preview. I'm going to give out my predictions of this. Well, you might as well say tomorrow's WWE Summerslam, which in a few minutes will probably be midnight where I'm at, and it'll be Saturday. So yeah, pretty interesting. So I guess the one thing I got to say is like I'm not privy to the pre-show, which only does like nothing but talking. Like I do agree with Mike, who's another person that works with us with wrestling fans speak out. I also got his own thing from Art from the Heart. He's one of my sponsors, so look for Art from the Heart on Facebook. You need 4807 429. Again, it's 414 807 That's probably 429. So sorry about that. Ooh, so we're gonna start out with one of the matches that they kind of added this past Monday. The Mysterio versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Well, the Judgment Day with Rhea Ripley on their side, and it's a no disqualification match. So it literally can end up being a 2-on-3. But the interesting thing is, like, I can see maybe a woman being on like the Mysterio side, like to keep Rhea Ripley busy. But hey, you never know. He could be. But it's like, but I know they have to, make her look good. So she might be back in the title spot for the Raw Women's title. Like I said, which would be interesting to see. But we never got to see that match because she was out for a while. But anyways, like back to this match. I know they've been going back and forth for like weeks now, and it'll just be interesting to see like what's going to happen next. Just I'm not going to say that this feud is going to be over, but the feud can't keep on going. When, what it seems like, but we'll see. I don't know who to pick from this because it could go either way. But I'm probably gonna be wrong on this one. And I'm just gonna say Judgment Day wins it. I don't mind being wrong if the Mysterios win it, so that'd be one thing I did wrong. So yeah, cool. Logan Paul versus The Miz. Everybody knows that they teamed up there at WrestleMania, and Miz, attacked them after their match. Was one Logan Paul to get a match with him, and he did sign a contract with WWE recently. I think it's probably he's just gonna be like there for like big event pay per views. So that'd be cool to see like him just being like make some Raw appearances and at least be on the like on the pay per views and stuff like that. So which is pretty cool, and that's what I think Brock should be doing like with my schedule, like and Roman Reigns, make like a couple of appearances on like Raw SmackDown before pay per view, then show up on the pay per view, and that'll be it. Yeah, it's one of the things that you wish that you can get for some of the part timers. Um, I think Logan Paul is going to win this match. The Miz don't have no reason to win unless he might cheat or something like that. But I don't see that. I don't see that happening, but it could happen, and I could be wrong on this one too. So going for Logan Paul for the win. Raw Women's Championship, kind of like a rematch from last year's SummerSlam and the next pay per view and the next pay per view. You get what I'm going at. Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, it's ever since she lost it to Bianca Belair on WrestleMania earlier this year, she's been reasoning her way to get back in the title picture. But y'all know most of y'all, probably like me, probably get sick of it. But I kind of understand why they did this one at SummerSlam, so they can get rematch and Bianca can get her redemption from what happened to her last year when she lost the SmackDown Women's Championship to Bianca Belair. So I hope they do right by Bianca and have her win this match and retain the title. So that's why I say like Bianca Belair is gonna retain the title. I'm confident in that. Um, Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. We know a little bit of the story. Like they used to play the same team together in football, but Pat McAfee did more with his career in football than Happy Corbin did. And though like he was calling Corbin names and stuff like that, and just got sick of like how he was treating people, and really just talked about him. Then Corbin attacking him and going to go back and forth. But this is one of the matches I'm like looking forward to seeing. Besides Logan Paul and The Miz, because Logan Paul did good when he was in WrestleMania, so we want to see what he does on his own. So that'd be good for like Logan Paul. But back to Pat McAfee and Happy Corbin. Corbin has been not good in his luck as of lately, and I think that luck is going to continue. Because I think Pat McAfee is going to win, but I don't think the feud is going to be over like it was with Pat McAfee and Theory at WrestleMania. I think like it's going to continue, and in horror, like Pat McAfee had to deal with this man coming to the ring and trying to find himself. This it was bad. This man should have never tried to do that match. But I know that's probably what some of the crowd wanted to see, and we got the results of that. It was bad. But anyway, Pat McAfee wins. Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. The Usos take on the Street Profits with special guest referee Jeff Jarrett. They've been going at it since the last pay per view, and it's like now it's like kind of hard just to see it. Because this can go either way too. Heard rumors of Street Profits maybe splitting up, um, but part of me doesn't see that happening. Like they one of the greatest tag teams out there that they need to stick together. Like if they want to do like solo things, that's one thing, but still be like a team. But yeah, that would be something I wouldn't mind. Usos been holding the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. But it's hard to choose. But I'm thinking like, who should win? This is a hard one. I'm gonna be wrong on this one too. And I know Jeff Jarrett is a special guest referee, but I'm gonna go with the Street Profits for this one. Like I said, I could be wrong. This could be like one of the pay per views. Like I get everything wrong for once, and like want the shock value out of it. So Street Profits winning will be a shock value, and that's why I'm going with them. So they just need to do that. One of these matches got to be like a shock value. So I'm going with the Street Profits for that. And plus, I want them to stick together as a team too. Bobby Lashley versus Theory for the United States Championship. Kind of a rematch from last month's pay per view. Well, now I wouldn't say last month. I would say from Money in the Bank pay per view that was earlier this month, I should say. I keep forgetting because normally you get SummerSlam in August, and now you're getting to that end of July for the first time ever. So it's just kind of weird. I don't know why they did that, but anyways, Bobby Lashley beat Theory last time for the belt. Took the belt from him. Theory won his rematch, so Theory may be busy. I'll just say tonight because now it's like after 12. So yeah, Bobby Lashley is going to be, Theory is going to be a little bit busy with his match and claiming that he's actually going to cash it in on the Universal WWE Universal Undisputed Championship. But we'll get to that in a bit. But what if if Theory does win the United States Championship, then win the WWE Undisputed Championship if he cashing in on either Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar? That would be huge, and especially like I know Vince McMahon was the one that wanted build up Theory, and it's like he is one of the new stars that they wanted to bring up. So one of the ways to do it is to have him beat Bobby Lashley, then cashing in and win the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. That'd be a way to make him to like a mega star. Have him have like three of the titles. That would be something. That's just my opinion. But some odd reason I'm thinking Lashley's going to retain. Like I said, I don't hate Lashley or anything like that. But I'm just surprised they didn't put him going against Roman Reigns for the Universal Champion. That could have been a good SummerSlam match, or be like champion versus champion, title for title or something like that, but not a unification title or anything like that. But that would have been good to see like Lashley and Roman Reigns would have went at it at SummerSlam. But I'm predicting Lashley is going to retain the United States Championship. Like I said, I could be wrong, but WWE needs to do like a couple of shot values on this pay per view. This is one of their big four pay per views. SmackDown Women's Championship. Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. The rematch from Money in the Bank. Liv Morgan cashed in was it like an hour after she won it or something like that, or hour, 2 hours, or don't remember. But I know it's the same day she cashed it in on Ronda. So Ronda's 100%. They mentioned that earlier tonight. So I guess we get to see Ronda Rousey at 100% and Liv Morgan at her best. But I just get from like news and rumors after that. I think like they need to make like Ronda interesting, like maybe in the match and like a roll up 1, 2, 3 and Liv Morgan wins. So, but that's why I picked to when Liv Morgan's going to retain. That's my prediction on that one. Undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. Roman Reigns, the current title holder, versus Brock Lesnar in a last man standing match. Boy, this is a hard one too because like I know some people like they want to see off Roman Reigns for him holding it too long, and part of me is not surprised that he's holding the belt for so long, and while we got like some other people that have done it too, like John Cena and CM Punk, Hulk Hogan, and Bruno San Martino, and so on and so on. Because there's people like I said, but Bruno San Martino was before some of our times that he held the belt for like I think it was like 4 or 5 years or something like that. Not sure, but yeah. Y'all let me know in the comments like if I did get it right that it was like 5 years of Bruno San Martino holding it. And Hogan was holding it for like, was it like 2 years, 3 years? So it'll be something, but then again, like there's some other stuff going like behind the scenes going on. So this is one of the things we're just waiting to see. But Like just slowly, just watch. Like something about the Roman Reigns is going to build up and build up. But geez, this is hard because this is going to be the last time these two are going to ever face. But this would be good for like something for Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns to move on from, have him go after someone else. Either if one of them has the title or not. So it'd be good for them to move on with something else. But if Roman Reigns loses, he's gonna be obsessed with like getting the title back and stuff like that. But it'd be good for like Brock Lesnar to like move on and fight somebody else too. Or they can have him if Brock Lesnar wins it and Theory cashes on him and wins it 1, 2, 3. In theory, will be champion. It'd be a good thing to Brock Lesnar maybe get his rematch at Survivor Series or something like that, so he can have like a little bit of something going on with Theory. So that would be interesting. Could do with Roman Reigns too. The very know the winner is going to face on Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle, which would be in September and Labor Day weekend. That would be like kind of interesting too. So kind of a big wrestling weekend that weekend, especially like in a little bit of Wisconsin and plus the WWE with their pay per view. So talk about that later, sometime later. But yeah, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Like I said, anything can happen, and we could be wrong about this one. But for Theory winning, if he does, it will piss a lot of people off. And you would probably will want that if he wins it, and that would be the main event. Just getting people like going home pissed off and all that stuff. So it happens before. I know we want to leave when people go home happy and stuff like that, but this is one of those times, because people starting to like Roman Reigns and people like Brock Lesnar. You'll have Theory cash it in, and there you go. Or he'll be the first person in a long time that unsuccessfully cash it in. That can happen too. But I think they're too high on Theory, so if he cash it in, he's automatically going to win it. So whoever wins it, I predict that Theory is going to cash it in and win. Um, who's going to be the person to win it? It's gonna be tricky because like Roman Reigns got the Usos behind his back and Paul Heyman can do something. And this could be a face change for Roman Reigns. No, no, that's too soon because he's still going to have The Rock to deal with beginning of the next year. So I'm going to cross that off. So I think Roman Reigns. My prediction is Roman Reigns will retain, but Theory will cash it in. Probably beat up the Usos first, then cashing in on Roman Reigns. So that's going to be a brutal match either way. Like I said, I could be wrong, and we'll see how it happens. So I won't be complaining about it either way. But I will say tomorrow, WFSO Aftermath will be back again, and we will talk about the results of this pay per view. Talk about other news and things like that, and plus, next month it's gonna be like a busy like month and a half for Chicago, especially with C2E2 next weekend that I'm going to, and they also got Impact Wrestling coming into town to one of their. There's two of their pay per views they actually gonna do. I don't know if the other one is gonna be like on actual pay per view. Um, not emergence, but Second City Slam or something like that. I think that's what they call it. I'm not sure if that's going on. And of course, like the end of the month and beginning of September, it'll be excuse me, it'll be their pay per view, and also AEW is gonna be like in Hoffman Estates in an hour arena in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. This is like kind of same thing, suburban of Chicago, but it's like harder than anything. So yeah, those are my predictions, and once again, I'm gonna thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart. Check them out on Facebook, and also Move and Do. Check them out on Facebook too. And I gave y'all the number earlier in case y'all forgot. 414-807-4299. Again, it's 414-807-4299. So, let me get out of here. And I did post on the Arthur Smith page that about there's a couple of meet and greets that's going on in the morning for you guys that's in Nashville. It's like really early in the morning. So two of the meet and greets will be at the same place. So you really don't have to go anywhere. But if you try to hurry and go to like you have to get there, you got to get up early for that one. And excuse me. And also, check out your Starcast is gonna be down there that weekend. They probably start. I think they started yesterday. Today is Saturday now, so I think they kind of started Friday. They did their Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Also, they're going to promote Ric Flair's last match. So I know there's people that want to see that. Okay, the other phone was dying, so we need to check this one off. So thank you guys on Twitch for watching. I may do a live video on Summerslam, but I'm not going to show anything because it kind of got me in trouble on YouTube, so I'm not going to do that. But I don't know how it is on Twitch, but if I do show them on Twitch, it probably would be like a little bit of, maybe like a minute or 2 minutes of each match, then show it, then show me talking and stuff like that on Twitch. So for you guys on YouTube, you want to follow us on Twitch, you can go to twitch.com/WFSO or look for WFSO on Twitch. Same for you guys on Twitch. You want to follow me on YouTube, look for WFSO on YouTube. We have like over 1,000 videos, which I kind of counted yesterday. So there's some things that I was doing around fixing up the times that I went to the private forum. I think like 1 year later was on my old my page, which got canceled, and so only got 2 years later. So only 1 year later and 3 years later are missing. The rest of them are on YouTube. So if you want to see the process of the, as I would say, the Deer District, you can look at the process from year to year. I try to do this at least like every July until it's like completed, because I think they're far away from the area. I might do a video probably tomorrow morning just talking about the new Bucks jerseys. I know I didn't get the chance, the opportunity to talk about them yet, so some people already know my opinion on them, and some of y'all that probably didn't see it will have like a picture and show you guys. And we'll see how they are. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys on Twitch. Have a good one. And asking you guys on Twitch, not Twitch, but YouTube. Like this video, give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Like I mentioned before, we got over 1,000 videos, and it sucks that some of them I had to cancel because some of them were from Justin TV, and it doesn't support that. And sadly, we don't have the very first episode of Wrestling Fans Speak Out show anymore, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, y'all have a good night. And whatever y'all watching it. So thank you once again. Like, subscribe, comment if you want to. Maybe my positions are wrong or what you think about it. But until the next video, have a good night.